Okay, good afternoon. Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. And thank you for watching me via YouTube. Okay, syempre naka-official business tayo for today's video. Pero hindi yun hadlang para hindi matuloy ang klase natin. So this is a pre-recorded video, but your 100% participation is highly expected. Okay? So, bilang panimula sa series ng ating ng lesson na ipe-present ko today ay you are required to log in your answer or to comment your answers. Okay? So, bilang attendance check natin, so dahil hapon na ngayon, so today, ngayon ay 1 o'clock na. So, I'll teach you a Japanese word for good afternoon. Pero, sa palagay ko, naririnig nyo na rin to as hello. Yan. Actually, pareho to. So, attendance check natin. Please type, ayan, konnichiwa. Okay? Please type konnichiwa. Okay, bilang attendance check natin. Okay, as your first attendance. Okay, please type konnichiwa. This is a Japanese term for hello and good afternoon. Okay, konnichiwa tayo dyan. So, just type your name, your major pala. Okay, your major, and say konnichiwa to everyone. So, lagyan nyo na rin ng mga puso-puso at smiley. Okay? Ayan. Okay, let's make a recap muna nung lesson natin nung nakaraan. Okay? Let's have a quick recap of the lessons we have discussed last meeting. Parang sobrang tagal naman. Okay. So, we discussed the teacher as a curricularist. Okay? Sabi kasi, as a teacher, bilang curricularist siya, he or she is She knows the curriculum, meaning she or he is the knower of the curriculum. He is also or she writes the curriculum. Kaya, kinoconsider natin si teacher as the writer of the curriculum. Also, the teacher plans the curriculum. Kaya siya ay planner. As a curricularist, siya ay planner of the curriculum. Next is initiator or she or he initiates the curriculum. Next is innovator. Ayan. He or she innovates the curriculum. After mong ma-innovate, syempre, ini-implement ang curriculum. He or she or the teacher is the implementer of the curriculum. And syempre, after mo ma-implement, the teacher evaluates the curriculum. And then last week then, you attended the seminar on pedagogy and personality development, and somehow nagkaroon tayo ng idea tungkol sa grooming, basic makeup for teachers, hairstyling. Okay, and I'm looking forward for the application of those theories, di ba? Sabi niya, we have to consider your face. Ano ba yung hitsura mo? Yung shape ng face, ano bang dapat na hairstyle doon? Pag oval, pag round, etc. Ano yung mga dapat hairstyle mo? And I hope you learn something about lesson planning. Pero yung lesson planning, we will have a lesson tungkol dyan, medyo sa later part pa ng ating ng semester. Okay? So I think wala na tayong marirecap pa. So let's start the ball rolling. So our lesson for today is the curricula in school. Pero, ayan, i-present ko muna sa inyo ang ating desired learning outcome. So, number 1, we will discuss the different curricula exist in schools. And then, we will also analyze the significance of curriculum. And of course, the curriculum development in the teacher's classroom. Handa ka na ba? Game na ba tayo? Okay, kung game na, okay, let's start. So, let's start with question number 1. Okay? Attendance check number 1. Or number 2 na pala. Okay. So, give at least 2 words that describes a curriculum. Okay, I'll give you a minute or 30 seconds to think of a words that describes a curriculum. Ano ba yung dalawang salita na tungkol ba saan ang curriculum? Okay, sige, I'll give you siguro 30 seconds to think. I-type nyo dyan sa comment section. Okay, go! Okay, I think marami na ang nakapagsulat sa inyo ng mga salita na nagde-describe tungkol sa curriculum. And some of you siguro na-type nyo dyan, curriculum is a content, curriculum is a subject, curriculum is a syllabus or syllabi, curriculum is the list or yung mga sunod-sunod na mga subjects na dapat kunin. And some, siguro curriculum is, ano ba yung mga piniprescribes ng mga nakatataas. Okay. So, let us see. Okay. So, meron daw types of curricula na simultaneously operating sa school. Okay, let's start with number 1. So, ito yung recommended curriculum. So, ano ba yung mga recommended curriculum na yan? So, almost all curricula found in our schools are recommended. Okay, recommended. For example, sa DepEd, sa Basic Ed. So, Basic Ed, kasama dyan kindergarten, elementary, high school. Okay, sino nagre-recommend ng curriculum niyan? Siyempre, sa Department of Education. So, yung curriculum guide na ginagamit ng mga teachers or na-download natin, sa DepEd nanggagaling yan. Okay? So, another thing is, sa higher ed naman, nakagaya natin, sa nanggagaling ang curriculum or sa nanggagaling yung mga policies, standards sa curriculum. Si Commission on Higher Education naman ang nag-i-issue ng mga subjects. O tulad nyo ngayon, sa bawat major nyo, may mga subjects na dapat i-take sang-ayon kay CHED. So, ang tawag doon, minimum standard. Alam mo, major in Filipino, may listahan si CHED ng subjects. So, kailangan, meron ito sa curriculum nyo. The question is, ma'am, pwede ba kami mag-add? Or pwede ba tayong mag-add? Gusto sana namin mag-add ng ganitong subject or ganitong subject? Yes, you can add. Pwedeng magdagdag, pero hindi pwedeng bumaba sa standard na piniprescribe ng CHED. Okay. Another thing is, sa vocational education naman, syempre, yung mga welding, yung mga nakuha tayo ng mga national certificate. Okay? Kay TESDA naman, nanggagaling ang mga yan. At itong 3 government agencies na to, sila yung nag-oversee and they regulate the Philippine education. So, yung recommendations come from, pwede siyang memoranda, standards, and guidelines. So, sa case natin, diba, BSED and BEd, for BEd, that is CHED Memo number 75. Yun yung latest series of 2017. And for BSED, CHED Memo number 75, series of 2017. Okay? Pero other professional organizations or international bodies like UNESCO, they can also recommend curricula in schools. Okay, next. We have the written curriculum. So, written curriculum, this includes documents based dun sa recommended curriculum. So, ganun din. Halimbawa, sa CHED, yung ating CMO, meron siyang, usually may mga kalakip siyang mga syllabi or syllabus na pwede nating i-follow or pwede nating i-modify. Okay? So, this can be in a form of course of study, syllabi, modules, books, instructional guidelines, at kung ano-ano pa. So, a packet of this written curriculum is the teacher's lesson plan. Okay, the most recent written curriculum is the K-12 for Philippine Basic Education. Okay? So, next, attendance check ulit tayo. Okay. So, comment ulit tayo ng ating mga answers. Okay, the question is, why do we need to consider the learning styles of the students in crafting or planning the curriculum? Okay, again, why do we need to consider the learning styles of the students in crafting or planning the curriculum? Okay, guys, I'll give you 1 minute to write or to comment your answers. Okay, so tingnan natin. Bakit nga ba kailangang i-consider natin yung learning styles ng mga estudyante in planning the curriculum? First of all, ano ba yung mga learning styles? Okay, some of the learning styles, meron tayong visual, merong auditory, merong verbal, meron din namang physical or logical, kinesthetic, kumbaga, iba-ibang style ng mga estudyante para matuto. Pero of course, no, ang pinaka-effective na talagang ating pinopromote is the learning by doing. Kasi syempre, iba yung puro theory lang yung pinag-aaralan. So maganda pa rin, iba kasi pag inia-apply mo na yung theories na pinag-aaralan. Okay, so tingnan natin. Ano ba? Okay. So next, ito yung taught curriculum. Okay. The teacher and the learners will put life dun sa written curriculum. Okay? Kaya sabi dito, this will depend largely on the teaching and learning styles ng estudyante. Kaya nga, kumbaga kung ano ba yung naisulat or na-plan, ito na yung i-implement. Minsan kahit gaano kaganda yung lesson plan mo, pag hindi naman maganda yung pag-i-implement mo, sasablay din or hindi mo rin makukuha or ma-achieve yung objective. Kaya nga dito, the skill of the teacher to facilitate learning based on written curriculum with the aid of instructional materials and facilities will be necessary. So, hindi pwedeng nagtuturong walang instructional materials. Kasi, sa totoong buhay, hindi naman talaga natututo tayo ng nakikinig lang tayo. So, 'di ba, in hearing, 5 to 10% lang nung narinig mo, yun lang yung naaalala mo. Pwera chismis yan. Char. Okay. So, kaya in this thought curriculum, ayan, nakadepende na to talaga sa learning and teaching styles ng mga estudyante. So, the next is the supported curriculum. So, supported curriculum, this is described as the support materials of the teacher needs to make learning and teaching meaningful. So, this includes, siyempre, yung mga print materials natin. Libro, charts, posters, worksheets. At meron din, siyempre, yung mga non-print materials. Tulad ngayon, diba, uso ang Canva. So, pwede natin siya i-present in a form of movies, slides, realias, mock-ups, at iba pang electronic illustration. Siyempre, itong si supported curriculum also facilitates where learning occurs outside or inside the four-walled building. This includes, di ba, mga playground, pag sa elementary, science lab, audiovisual rooms. So, pag may chance, pumunta sa mga zoo, museum, market, plaza. And these are the places where authentic learning through direct experience occur. Okay, kaya alam nyo, maganda naman talaga sana yung mga mag-field trip, no? Pero syempre, marami lang mga supporting documents ang kailangan. Pero sabi ko nga kanina, talagang best na ma-implement yung curriculum at ma-experience sa mga estudyante. Yung real world, yung magandang places, ayan. Okay, next is assess curriculum. So, taught at saka yung supported curriculum have to be evaluated syempre to find out if the teacher has succeeded or not in facilitating learning. So, syempre, alam nyo, hindi pwedeng ang curriculum, hindi yan ina-assess. Okay. Kaya may time talaga no na papalit-palit ng curriculum. Kasi nga, pwedeng sa assessment ay hindi talaga siya maganda or hindi na-achieve yung mga desired learning outcomes or yung mga competencies required. So, in the process of teaching and at the end of every lesson or teaching episode, syempre, laging may assessment. Okay. So, it can either be assessment for learning, assessment as earning, or assessment of learning. If the process is to find the process of learning, then assess curriculum for learning, syempre. But, if it is to find out how much has been learned or mastered, then ang tawag doon ay assess learning. So, either way, such curriculum is assessed curriculum. Okay, next. Attendance check tayo. Okay, comment down your answer. Ang tanong, how do we know if the student has learned? Paano natin malalaman kung yung mga estudyante ay natuto? Or yung mga lesson plan objectives natin ay natutunan talaga nila. Okay, sige, I'll give you another minute or two to comment down your answer. Okay, tingnan natin ano ba ang ating mga answers. Paano natin nalalaman kung ang estudyante ay natuto? Kapag ba na-perfect nila yung exam na binigay mo or yung assessment na binigay mo, yun na ba yung indicator na natuto sila? Okay, somehow, the answer is, yeah, partially yes. Ayan. Halimbawa, but may mga times na you have to dig deeper para malaman mo kung talagang natuto sila. Okay. So, learned curriculum. Ito, how do we know if the student has learned? The answer is the positive outcome of teaching is the indicator of learning. Okay. We always believe that if the student change behavior or he or she has learned. For example, halimbawa, dati si bata, he or she is a non-reader. Pero ginamitan siya ni teacher ng ibang teaching styles. And after a week or two, from non-reader, naging reader na siya. So, that's a positive outcome or the positive indicator of learning. Okay. At syempre, di ba ito, these are measured by tools in assessment which can indicate cognitive, affective, psychomotor outcome. So, itong si learned curriculum will also demonstrate higher order critical thinking and lifelong skills. Okay, and the last one for the curriculums the curricula that exists in schools, ito yung hidden or implicit curriculum. Ano ba pag-ibig sabihin nito? Siyempre, this curriculum is not deliberately planned, but has a great impact on the behavior of the learner. Siyempre, number 1, peer influence, school environment, media, parental pressure, societal change, cultural practices, and also natural calamities, kasama yung mga bagyo lindol, are some factors that create the hidden curriculum. But of course, teachers should be sensitive and aware of this hidden curriculum. Kaya nga, di ba, when it comes to, halimbawa, parental pressures or peer pressure, or yung school environment, halimbawa, nakaka-apekto sa learning. Kaya di ba ngayon, ini-establish na dapat at least may mga guidance counselor sa school. Kasi sila yung maaaring tumulong din sa teacher na mag-guide. Pero tayo, as teachers din, dapat marunong din tayo nung ilan sa mga ano bang ginagawa pag gina-counseling yung bata, kasi 'di ba hindi naman talaga lahat ng school may guidance counselor. Okay. Teachers must have good foresight to include this in written curriculum in order to bring the surface what are hidden. Okay, and for these lessons, meron ba kayong mga questions? So, i-type nyo yan, and pag nabasa ko yan, next meeting, we will answer those questions. Okay? And for our reference, ito, the teacher and the school curriculum. And I have here the words of wisdom. Sabi dyan, a good education can change anyone. A good teacher can change everything. Okay? Let's have a break and we will continue our lesson. Okay, bye-bye!